was a high pick. What's going on in your room that is allowing you guys to do what no one else is doing?
I think that's a great question. First of all, we recruit great players. They understand what the standard is, and we don't recruit 50 kids to go into that room because 50 kids can't do what they do. There's a handful across the country that have the ability to do year in and year out what those guys do. The second thing is, because that is the standard, they watch the guys in the room, the guys who sit in the front row, and they know that that is what it takes to be that guy. And because you're watching that and learning and growing, right now, Williamson, Okuda, and Wade are watching Denzel Ward, and they're learning from Denzel Ward how to do it, just like Denzel Ward learned from Garyon and Marshawn, just like they learned from Eli. And so that is what is taking place. I'm telling you, it's not me, it's them. It's the way they do their business, how they handle things, that creates that environment in the room.
Would you like to see spring high school football in Ohio? You think that would be beneficial?
I think it would be great. Football anytime, anywhere is great. I think it would be awesome in Ohio. I think it can be done. I think it should be done. I would love to have the opportunity to go see these Ohio kids play right now, like I'm going to go see them play in Texas. I'm going to go see them play in Georgia. I'm going to go see them play in Florida. And it's a shame that we don't get to do that. I would have loved it when I was coaching high school football. I think the rules are restrictive, and I think it's unfortunate. I don't think it does any of those kids a favor. You know, I was a guy who all of my players were multiple sport kids at Corning High School, and I believe that those kids can still run track, they can still play baseball, they can still play basketball and be great football players. You shouldn't have to deny them the opportunity to be excellent at their craft by giving them an opportunity to play a few days in the spring.
It seems like most coaches feel the same way as you do, Kerry, regarding that topic. So why, you would think if all the football coaches would agree on something, it would get passed through legislation, so to speak. Why do you think that hasn't been enacted yet?
My honest opinion is that I don't know that the leadership of those organizations who get to make those decisions are necessarily football-minded folks, and I think that that can be a detriment. And I also think that they think football already is popular enough, or whatever it is, in the state of Ohio. All I would say is that if I was a parent of a kid, I would want to know, why would you hold my kid back from being excellent at what he wants to do? Why would you ever give him the opportunity to be to deny him the opportunity to be the best in the country at what he wants to do? And the way to do that is to go out there and play.
Set kids back in the state, you think?
I think it makes it harder to evaluate them. I do not think, I will tell you this, if I'm a high school player that's played 3 years of spring football at my high school, I've got that many more plays and that many more reps that when I do get to college, I've got those under my belt. So I don't know that. I don't know what the studies are on that. We've had great success with the players that have come from Ohio. We're going to keep recruiting the tar out of them. I'd just love to see them play right now.
Kerry, those freshmen, Okuda, Wade,
yeah.
How you obviously evaluated them, but you don't know what you have until you actually see them on the field.
Right.
What did you see from them, and how far are they away from being really competitive and fighting for snaps?
They're not far. They will fight for snaps. They are ready to play. They are farther along. I can tell you honestly, they're farther along than Bradley, Eli, Marshawn, or Garyon were at that point in their career, obviously. And so all three of them are going to compete, and I would expect them to play in the fall. I'll be very disappointed if they don't play.